Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New York Jets and the Carolina Panthers. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Get it! Hey! Check that! Riggs!
They send a receiver in motion right.
Let's go!
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Now, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try.
His first throw is an interception. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Hanging on it. This is Trevor Etienne. And the Jets recover it. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. The aggressiveness from this defense. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, Liggett makes the grab. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they fail to score. We'll actually head to that other sidelines.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 19-yard line.
They're throwing it. Escapes them, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's Avani Conda on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Get it! Let's go!
They'll start this one out with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Come on. Hey.
from the right side, caught by Wilson. Arrives at the 40. Along the right sideline, there's space. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets take a 4-point lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. Dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Ready up.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's ETN on 1st down. Moving into enemy territory. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
So 1st down from the 41.
Liking 18. Liking 18.
They're going to try and throw it here. Downfield, he's got McMillan. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
ETN gets it on his own read. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Into the hands of Leggett. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Panthers with a slim 2-point lead early. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers push their lead to 3. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's Avani Conda on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They start the drive with Hall. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Offense up to the line fast.
19, Tiger.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Let's go. Ready?
Throwing it on second down. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. Down to the 10. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Baker with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready?
Here's ETN to begin the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
ETN again. Escapes the defender. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And time runs out before they get the snap on. That's the end of one. 14-10 our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at first down here. Pass play now. Cox into the hands of the rookie from Arizona State. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
At the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
From the gun, easy off the tackle, but he lost the football! And the Jets recover it! Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Okay, ready?
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. He's got room to roam. Free inside the 30. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead off the turnover. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets drive their lead to 11. The Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Sets a return. It's Chuba Hubbard. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Pack the 60. Pack.
On second down, it's Etienne. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
And the Panthers first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 47-yard
Throwing from the gun. Cut down the field. Leggett. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a one-score game in the first half. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And this drive will start inside the 25. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Hall running between the tackles. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Here we go.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
60 by 6.
Here's Hall once more. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
This time it's a passing play. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Next on the crosser. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing on seconds. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And a great play was brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around.
Let's go now.
Now a give to Etienne running right. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Setting up to throw. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And out comes the Panthers field goal unit. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Shaheed now to return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Get up. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. He's going to throw this one. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
3rd down from the gun. Gets this one to Myers. Ooh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but so would love for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Viking 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
19,
From the gun, it's Hall. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Austin McNamara will kick this away. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown. Controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Baker with the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
We'll start the second half with ETN. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. Second down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Second and 10, back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
79 Broncos. Let's go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Jets take over 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Come on. Hey. Stretch the Eagles. Ready.
Will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway.
And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double-teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball. You know how to finish.
And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completes. It's Myers. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd down give to Hall. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
4 yards. That's good for the Jets. 1st down.
Throw left side. Taylor has it. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't
once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ready.
Throw here, third down. Connection made to Shaheed. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
This is home. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hop on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And they pick him off again! And the Panthers, they're going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Brings up third down and 13.
Get it. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied. They responded. It was a fourth down. So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Shaheed now to return. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Viking 18.
Here's a give to Hall. Here's foray up the middle. That's about 3. That stop made by Derek Brown.
It's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he can only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Go. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Next with his back, Hall. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's fourth down.
They'll throw for it. He finds it beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Jets. First down.
He's going to throw it again. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Second down, looking for options. Finds the in route complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing.
At the 21-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. Has room into the secondary. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets making a 4-point game here in the 4th.
Kid, every year it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets cut it to a field goal game. All is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Baker with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Panthers take over on 1st down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. On the quick slant, he loses the football. And this is scooped up by the Jets. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
And that is the definition of an impact play from the defense. Everything been going poorly for them, right? They're poised to surrender some big yardage, but one big hit changed all of it and creates a big play on their side instead. Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But then that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Got ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go street. Ready.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Ready.
4.
Here we go. Here we go.
Pass play coming here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up. Carolina in punt formation.
He was defended by Julian Blackman.
That's taken on the 7. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Working now from the gun. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings them to 3rd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready, ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's going deep this time. They connect on the deep shot. Well, he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get 37 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It's Hall on the carry. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down. It's a run with Davis. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field betting. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be a rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Unlock line, go!
They go right back to Etienne. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's a Conda on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. The Jets take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Let's go.
They're going to pass it here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Let's go now. Let's go.
ETN gets it on the draw. This is going to be shy up first, but not by much. It's 4th and short. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Hawk 70.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Throw is caught by the back. And he will have the Panthers first down. That's the last little bit they needed, Brock, to clinch this win.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready.
Line up the design keeper. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.